What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the video, and we are here with another lovely article from our boys over at Polygon talking about Black Ops Cold War's zombie mode. And this came out a while ago, and I actually have another article that I'm gonna put out a video on in the next week or so, talking about the zombies mode. And the reason I held on to these for a little while is because I wanted to get over my honeymoon phase of the mode before I read a out of touch source who was going to review the mode itself, because usually they just get everything dead wrong. So without further ado, let's just jump into it and see how out of touch this article truly is. And if you know what's good for you, you should probably like that button and like the subscription and like the comments and like all the likes and the sharing and the stuff. Do it. Come on, it's freaking Christmas, dude. Try to hit 1 million subs by New Year's. God. Zombies mode is finally fun again in Black Ops Cold War. Zombies mode goes back to its roots and reminds us why it is great. Well, did it go back to its roots? I don't know about that. I don't know if that's fair to say, but whatever. It's his opinion. The secret heart of Treyarch's Call of Duty's games. God, I can't read. The secret heart of Treyarch's Call of Duty games since 2008 has always been zombies. The wave-based survival mode is equal parts silly, challenging, and endlessly repeatable. But in the 12 years since it was first released, god damn, 12 years, Treyarch has added way too much to the mode. 2018's Black Ops 4 was so complicated that the features distracted from the fun. I spent more time watching YouTube videos trying to figure out the maps than I did running around the game itself. But in Black Ops Cold War, Treyarch has brought all the focus back to the zombies and how you kill them. That is actually kind of true, but I will say the confusion started all the way back in Black Ops 2 with Origins, Mob of the Dead. You could even argue Transit's a little confusing. That's when they started adding buildables. Black Ops 3 was all about the Easter eggs, Pack-a-Punch, building it and building all the shield and getting all the parts. Black Ops 4 was merely a continuation of that, and to be honest, the Easter eggs were complex for Black Ops 4, but I felt like everything else was pretty straightforward, and a lot of people who weren't zombies fans, they actually really enjoyed Black Ops 4. I remember the Act Man specifically talking about how fun he thought it was, and that's probably because compared to Infinite Warfare and World War II zombies, Treyarch always just blows it out of the park. Course correction. Black Ops Cold War doesn't reinvent the zombie mode wheel. It keeps most of the basic ideas that Treyarch added into the mode over the last 12 years, but simplifies them down to their most fun elements. Wow, that's actually true. Wow, good job. Yeah. Yahoo! The best example of this comes from Black Ops Cold War's map, which takes place on the original Nazi research lab from the first World War Zombies map and expands it to a much larger zombies experience. This map's called Machina, still has plenty of hidden secrets, but it leads players to things like the power switch, which you need to turn on to buy perks, and the Pack-Punch machine using simple objective markers rather than keeping them hidden. This makes the map feel more focused than zombies maps of the recent past. Everything I do in the map now feels like it's in service of my survival. Well, World War II did the same thing, and I do like that they have this feature now. I like that there's a mini map. I like that there's a focused objective. I mean, we've done the same shit over and over and over. It's not a big deal that they are just adding it now, like with a map marker. We already know we're going to turn on the power, and I don't even notice it anymore, so it doesn't really make that much of a difference. More importantly, killing zombies in Machina is a tremendous amount of fun. Yeah, sure is. The environment is split between an upper level, which is a snowy landscape complete with rocks and debris that make it perfect for getaways for your anniversary when you're trying to score with your partner. Trying to get down and dirty in Machina. And a lower level laboratory full of tight hallways that are easy to get ambushed in. Tight hallways, huh? While previous maps made zombies feel like an afterthought to the Easter eggs, one of my favorite parts of Machina was just kiting? Oh, yeah. Like, I'm stupid. Thank you. Kiting hundreds, I thought it said killing and then kidding, and then I thought maybe knitting, and I just like my brain just exploded there, and I apologize. I'm seriously, I'm sorry. Like the Pied Piper, but with a laser gun instead of a flute. He's probably referring to the Wonder Weapon, I guess. Rather than microtransaction-fueled upgrades of Black Ops 4, Black Ops Cold War's upgrades are earned by surviving waves. When you're actively upgrading, the rewards feel direct and important. Upgrading a perk like Juggernog can give you more health, while upgrading ammo mods, which give weapons elemental effects, can increase your damage or stun zombies when they get shot. For every new upgrade I bought, I could actively see myself lasting more and more rounds. Well, I do agree with this statement, I guess, but the microtransactions are coming in some way, shape, or form. I mean, it's only a matter of time. It may not be with consumables, but they have to be coming. They just have to be. They've been doing it for 2 games now. You think they're just going to turn off microtransactions? Now, the thing he's missing, obviously, is that most of the perk upgrades are just upgrading them back to where they were in the old games. So while you could make an argument with Deadshot and Elemental Pop, those are different. Stamina Up actually does have good upgrades, but Jug is just Jug now. I think there might be one thing, but it's just 5 hits. I mean, that's what it was in Black Ops 3. So anyway, necessary upgrades. Zombies now has weapon rarity system that should look pretty familiar to anyone who's played an MMO or RPG. Weapons come in tiers. We already know that. Each rarity does more damage and comes with a random selection of attachments. The mode's signature mystery box spits out random weapons, can give you any rarity, and it's more likely to give you higher tiers later in the game. Dude, they actually played this, and this is huge for Treyarch. The fact that they're getting people like this who don't know anything about zombies, who probably played Shadows of Evil and thought that was the only map. I mean, that, again, to refer to the Actman here, I remember when he was referring to Infinite Warfare, he did a review on that, and he was talking about zombies in Spaceland, and he only talked about that one map. He ignored the whole DLC season regarding zombies. So a lot of people do that. They think that there's only one zombies map, and I know that Actman doesn't know, I know he does know that there are more than one zombie map per game, but a lot of people don't, and they think that this is it. So they usually play it for a little bit and they're like, oh, that's cool. And then they move on. But the fact that these people actually did their homework, pretty impressive stuff. Black Ops Cold War also lets you bring in weapons from your custom multiplayer loadout for the first time. These custom fitted guns, complete with your favorite attachments, start at a low power level but can be upgraded in each match. Dude, they even learned the tier system for your loadouts. That means you can use your personal weapons and keep upgrading them rather than using guns you find on the map. Even better, everything in Zombies is now connected to the Call of Duty's other modes. Talking about cross progression experience, you know what? I'm impressed. Polygon, this article's getting an A+. The new weapon rarity system has a strong sense of progression. Rather than dealing with the binary of good guns, bad guns, there are now shades of gray between each gun. In one match, I had a semi-automatic rifle, while I might have passed it by in a previous game. Its legendary rarity convinced me to send it through the pack punch machine, and I ended up using it for dozens of rounds. It saved me dozens of times and let me cut through early round zombies way better than I could with a common assault rifle. It also got me to try different weapons than I normally would in the mode. On their own, all of these things would have been significant improvements over the zombies modes from the recent past, but when added together, they feel like a massive leap forward for the whole mode. By streamlining the overly complicated mechanics this time around, Treyarch is placing the focus back on the mode's bread and butter, killing zombies. You know what? That's great article. Great article. Finally, an outlet reviewed something accurately, and this shows how well the mode is and how well Treyarch did regarding making this accessible to regular players. If regular players start playing the mode, that's good for us. That means money is going to be poured to it. I hope Activision saw how well this mode was received and lets Treyarch go a little wild, and that way we don't have to see all these stupid remakes, man. I do not want remakes. I know this is going to sound hypocritical. I do want remakes for Transit, Buried, and Die Rise just because I want them on the newest engine. Like, if they just put those in Black Ops 4, why not? Why not? Apparently, they're already done. Or a new Nuketown remake, besides the one that's on PC, which is amazing. You should go check out. It's a custom map. The fact that Treyarch made zombies so accessible, so easy to understand, that even a non-zombies fan at Polygon, who is a reviewer, can figure it out, that is huge. And while I do miss the week-long Easter egg quests, I'm glad that the quests are no longer these mind-bending, stupid things we have to memorize. Everything is straightforward and easy. I think Treyarch did a great job with this mode. Now we just need more content to see if it can stand the test of time, because right now, everything's kind of lining up to show that this game can be successful. We just need more things to prove that theory. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.